For today is those hidden gems, those not well-known things that we have on the shelf that are a great value or a great ingredient deck that do something really special for your skin that not everybody knows about. So that's what we're going to spend time talking about today. I also want to encourage people, anybody who's watching, to go over to our website. If you're watching this on Instagram or YouTube, head over to our website, watch the video there, because we're going to be doing this live. That means that you can ask questions and I can answer them for you today. Now, it's not often that I get to really interact with very many people on this kind of a one-on-one basis. But when I do these live videos, you do get to do that. You get to tune in, you get to ask me your questions, and I can give you live answers today. So if you're out on one of those platforms, head over to artofskincare.com, tune into us there, and that's where we can have that live conversation. I'm going to have Madeline joining me in a few minutes, and she'll be reading the questions to me so that we can answer all of your questions. So in the summertime, many of us deal with sun issues. We're getting more sun than normal. That means we often collect some dark spots on the skin. And my first hidden gem that I want to talk to you guys about deals with dark spots and hyperpigmentation and on the body as well as the face. And that product is from Pure Herb. And in fact, when we talk about lesser known gems, this entire line of Pure Herb is a very little known line, but it is fantastically formulated. It uses a lot of Korean herbs and Korean philosophy, but it's made here in the United States. This particular bar is for the face and the body, and it contains 38 active ingredients. And it's 38 herbal ingredients that actually work to brighten the skin. The bar is a brown color. Let's open one up so you can see it. If I can get it open with my fingernails here. Opening things is always a challenge, isn't it? It's just one little piece of tape there and my fingernails aren't sharp enough. Let me look for something in my drawer here to get this open. See if we can find something in here. Well, this is good. This is giving a chance for more people to tune into our show today. Today we are talking about hidden gems at Art of Skincare. These are those little products that are hiding on our shelves that do phenomenal things for your skin that you may not know about and don't get a lot of publicity. And I can't get this thing open. I want to show it to you guys. So hold on, you guys. I'm going to grab a key or something to get this. Who's got some scissors? Thank you for your patience, everyone. So I've got some scissors so that I can open the tape on this and show you guys this bar. This bar is the first product that Pure Herb ever made. And really nobody knew about it. Jeana, the manufacturer, was making it. And I told her, you've got to make more products like this. So she actually started making the entire line after that. But this is what the bar looks like. It comes wrapped in saran wrap, but it has this leaf imprint on it. Let's open one up all the way. That way I can take it home. My bar is getting small at home. There we go. So can you see that kind of leaf imprint on there? It's really beautiful. It foams up really nicely. It, like I said, it has these 38 ancient Korean herbs for brightening the skin. Use this bar on your body, your face, everywhere. And what you do is you soap up with it in the shower and then leave it on. Leave it on for 5 or 10 minutes while you're doing other things in the shower, maybe doing your hair or whatnot, and then rinse it off. Because these brightening herbs really make a difference in the skin. And I love this for summertime because there's no acids in it. So there's nothing in this bar that is going to make you more reactive to the sun. It's all really nourishing, brightening herbal ingredients that help detoxify the skin, balance the skin, and keep that dark pigmentation under control. In the summer months, you know, we're really not doing a lot of bleaching, brightening kind of thing. It's really more about maintaining. Let's try and maintain our skin as best we can and not go after it with those stronger peels and things, because that's just going to increase our sun sensitivity. Let's use our more natural ingredients through the summer months, and then in the fall and the winter, you'll hear me start to talk about different peels and things that we can do to lift off and take off that hyperpigmentation. Another thing that everybody's finding really helpful right now with hyperpigmentation is our dermadisc. The dermadisc is a small microdermabrasion unit that actually uses a diamond tip and will rough up and remove that top layer of dark pigment that's building up on the skin. So, and it's non-acid, right? So it's not going to increase your sun sensitivity, but it's going to help take off some of that dark pigment that's layering up and dry skin that layers up on our skin during those summer months. So Pure Herb Cleansing Bar, I wanted to, while I was over there, I grabbed a few other things from Pure Herb because this line is just so amazing. If you guys, any of you guys use Cavapla, and you're using the Paleo Skin Prep. This is a bubble toner that you put on your skin, and you put it on before you put on your Cavapla because it really increases the foaming action of your Cavapla and really helps to drive those ingredients in. Now, some people have really dry or sensitive skin and they can't use this product every day. It has some salicylic acid and some glycolic acid in it. So I wanted to share with you guys, I use this one when I'm wanting to tone my pores. I can always tell when my pores are needing a little extra help because through this area, they'll just start to look a little bigger. I call it sagging. When my pores start to sag a little bit, and they're starting to fill up with sebaceous filaments more, that's when I'm grabbing this and I'm using it a couple times a week just to keep those pores and all of that really refined. Then the other product that I grab is from Pure Herb, and this is their Bubble Mineral Essence. And it is a bubble tonic, and you can use it under your Cavapla and get the same great bubbling experience. This product from Pure Herb is very similar to our Isocell Recovery Solution. It has that same mineral profile in it, but it also has some plant stem cells in it. It has very soothing ingredients in it, and it's instant hydrating plumper. It's one of those glow makers. So, and you know me, I love anything that's going to make my skin glow more. So I use this I alternate between these two products. This one being that soothing, hydrating, and if you read the reviews for it, everybody says this is like giving your skin an instant plumping drink of water. The Bubble Tonic just instantly plumps your skin up and makes it really glowy, plump, and moist. And this can be very helpful if you're in a more desert climate like we are in California. This part of California is very hot and dry. Giving your skin the bubble tonics right now. This is what I used this morning, and I have this nice glow, and it's thanks to my bubble tonic. So that's a hidden gem in the Pure Herb line. The other hidden gem over there, I'm gonna open this up too.
Before you move on, you did have a question. Hope wants to know, is it acne safe?
Which one?
I think it's the bubble tonic.
The bubble tonic, you know, the bubble tonic, we had this big discussion today, you guys. In fact, the team was arguing about this as I came live on the call, is the acne causing ingredient list. There are certain things on our acne causing ingredient list that 100%, if you use them, you're gonna get breakouts if you're acne prone. There are other things on our list that can be problematic if they're mixed with other ingredients and the formulation's not right, they can cause a breakout. So we've had this dilemma on our website because some of our products don't have an acne safe badge, but most people don't break out from them because the way they're formulated and because the ingredient in them is really not a big acne causer. It's just when it's combined with other things that it causes a problem. So that's what happens when we get to the bubble tonic. The bubble tonic actually is the same thing, has a lot of the same mineral profile as our isocell recovery solution, and both of these are lacking an acne safe badge, and that's because they contain an ingredient called sodium chloride. And sodium chloride mixed with other ingredients or at too high a level can stimulate breakouts for some people. However, I've been using this for 20 years. This one for 20 years. This is too new to have used for 20 years, but I've been using this product, and this is the base for Pure Herb. Pure Herb is made by Lemieux. So the base in this is the isocell recovery solution. And so the problem ingredient is sodium chloride, and honestly, you guys, potassium chloride. And I've been using this product for acne clients, for anybody who needs healing, for sunburns, for rosacea, for driving serums into the skin for 20 years, and I have not had people breaking out from it at all. So even though this does not have an acne safe badge on it, I believe it is safe for most people to use. It's not going to be a problem for you. So the other product we talked about was the Pure Herb Bar, and it is acne safe. Yes, it's acne safe. I see some more questions popping up here. Madeline, you want to read us a few more questions?
Sheila says, hi, I had a really bad reaction to your free serum for eyes you were giving out. How could this not happen?
The free serum for eyes. Do you know, Madeline, which one we were giving away?
Neogenesis.
Oh, the Neogenesis eye serum. You know, everybody is different. Everyone's skin is different. That product is so pure that it's hard to believe anybody could have a reaction to it, but there might be something that you're reacting to in it, and it might not be right for you. If you got it as a free gift, pass it on to a friend or a family member, let them use it. I'm not sure what the ingredient is that you're reacting to. I guess I would have a bunch more questions. Have you ever had this kind of reaction to another product? So we could start trying to, narrow it down to what you might be reacting to. What you should do is reach out to Lauren in our live chat. She's our lead esthetician, and she will be able to hopefully help you do some problem solving to figure out what your eyes might be reacting to with that product. Another question?
Yes. Summer says, hello. On a face reality routine, what vitamin C or antioxidant serum or product would you recommend for sensitive skin?
Okay, you're on a face reality routine and you're wanting an antioxidant serum. I would go with Orgade. There's an Orgade Youth Serum. It's fantastic. It's acne safe. It has the most gentle kinds of vitamin C in it. It's perfect for you. So that's where I would start for you.
That's it for now.
Okay. All right, then I'll move on from there. Oh, I was going to talk about, Madeline, can you look at these? Are they acne safe?
Nope.
Oh,
wait, yes.
Look them up.
Yes.
So here's what I'm going to talk about next. These are our Vitamin Energize. And they are ampules from Pure Herb. They're very unique. They are full of vitamins and omega fatty acids. They're just a wonderful serum. I'm going to pull one out so you can see it. Comes like this, and it'll come with a little dropper that hooks onto it. Apply a few drops of this to your face, and this is another one of those instant glow makers. It's very lightweight, but it's going to really feed the skin and make the skin glowy. It reduces redness, gives you great antioxidant protection. What else, Madeline, am I missing on this one?
Oh, I don't have it up, but we did just shoot an email out on that one recently.
I did. We had, you guys look at your emails. We had a great email on this one, really breaking it down for the great things that it does for you. So this is a little hidden gem. Comes in these ampules, and it comes with an entire set, and it lasts a long time. I even use this on my arms. My poor arms. How many of you guys, your arms like show your age more than anywhere else? I'm 65 and my skin, and I look my age, and my arms look to me like they're more than 60. Did I say I was 60 or 65 just now?
I think you said you were 65.
Sorry, I'm not 65. My brain, slow down. I'm 60, and my skin looks 60, and I love that. I love natural aging, and I embrace that. But what I want at every age is for our skin to be glowing and beautiful and healthy, so we get compliments on our skin at every age. But I am 60, and I'm really seeing it in my neck, tissues around my neck. I see it in the lines around my eyes, and I'm okay with that. That's going to happen. We cannot try and look 30 or 40 forever. It's not going to happen. And the goal of my life cannot be to look like I'm 35 forever. The goal of my life is to live it fully. And because I live it fully and I get out there and do things, I collect a little sun damage, I get my little dark spots and all of that, and that's okay. I really always encourage my clients to embrace our natural age. It's good. Let's just all have healthy and glowing skin, and that's what matters most. So, off my soapbox on that. A few other things while I'm over there in the Lemieux Pure Herbs section is they have some new products over there. They have a face glow mask. It's so good. Madeline just said, it's so good. This mask can be used with any of your devices. It can be used with your Tri-Wave. It can be used with the Wave. It can be used with My Skin Buddy. It is amazing. It's another glow maker. It just makes the skin look really beautiful. Then we also have from them the eye lift masks. And these are wonderful for soothing the under eye area, taking away dark circles, and puffiness. That puffiness just really goes away when you use these masks. So there's a couple of new things in case you haven't found them yet over there on the shelf. Now, Michelle and I have been on a special diet we're experimenting with this summer. And we've both lost quite a bit of weight. Essentially, the diet is just that we've cut out all grains. We have no grains on our diet, and we've cut out high oxalate foods. So things that you would naturally think are really good for you, like spinach, but it's very high in oxalates, which isn't so great for your kidneys. But we're just experimenting with cutting those out, and we've both lost quite a bit of weight, Michelle more than me, and it really was showing on his face. And some of you might have tuned in back in May when I talked about his weight loss and what we were doing to rejuvenate that skin. And you guys are going to be excited when I start showing you some of the before and after pictures for him. He's using the Tri-Wave, and we did do the Tri-Wave using some of the other modalities, because that has the rejuve setting, it has a release setting, and then an educate setting. And we had tried using all the settings, and what we really discovered for him is that his skin just looks the best when we just use rejuve setting. Rejuve setting is that setting that reduces stagnation, gets everything flowing, gets the lymphatics moving, and it really allows for healthy collagen production. So he's been using that. And then the other thing for people who are losing weight or have lost weight and seeing that they just need to firm that back up is from Nellie DeVost, and it's the firming serum. This little serum was first introduced to me maybe 5 years ago. I spoke with a woman who had lost hundreds of pounds, and she just looks amazing. Her skin looks really youthful, firm. And I said, well, what did you do for your skin? And she said this was it. She said it made such a big difference for her skin. So when Michelle was seeing that, I pulled it out for him. So this is a little hidden gem in the Nellie DeVost section, and it's called the Firming Serum. And this is a vitamin C serum. It's a lot of firming ingredients, so you could use this in place of your vitamin C serum for a while and really work on firming that skin back up. Okay, questions?
Genevieve wants to know if the masks can be chilled.
Yes. The masks can be chilled. You can put them in the refrigerator and then put them on. That's really nice thing to do when it's really hot outside and you're needing to cool off. Now, we also have in our reward center some ice globes, and this is something I used to do in the treatment room all the time in the summer months, is put on one of these masks, put on this glow sheet mask, and then use that ice globe over it, and it feels amazing. One of my clients used to call it the Four Seasons facial, because we'd have hot towels, we'd have ice globes, we'd have all these different temperatures going on with the skin. But yes, those masks are excellent out of the refrigerator, and you can use an ice globe, especially if you don't have another tool something like that to drive all those good ingredients into the skin, grab an ice globe next time you're shopping. Go to the reward center, get yourself some ice globes, and use that to drive those serums into the skin.
All right, and then Valentina says that today is her birthday.
Happy birthday!
She's 76. She used the
Awesome.
Dermadisc last night and was wondering what she recommended putting on after you use your Dermadisc.
Yes, after I use my Dermadisc, first of all, I do it dry, on dry skin, on the medium grit. And then I go to the fine grit and put on enzymes. And I usually use the Botnia enzymes or the Dr. S.A. enzyme powder wash, which is another, those are two more of the little products that are hidden gems. And I do that with the fine, and then I remove it, and then I put on Botnia's Soothing Mask. I love that mask, and you can even sleep in that mask. If you ever have any redness from anything that you've done, you've been out in the sun too much, or you've been too aggressive with your Dermadisc, or anything else going on, you put on that mask and it instantly soothes the skin. If I ever have any little peeling spots, put on that mask, soothes the skin, takes away the redness, plumps, feeds, and hydrates the skin. So the Botnia Soothing Mask is what I recommend using afterwards. Of course, there's so many choices. You know, if you have the lavender mask from Lemieux, you could put that on. That scent of the lavender in that is so strong, it will knock you out. I am very sensitive to lavender. It just totally mellows me out. I can't even drive after I've had that mask on, and totally would soothe the skin. Of course, you could also use one of these masks. You could put this mask on after doing your Dermadisc and then use the ice globes, or you can use your smooth disc that comes with the Dermadisc. You could put on Soothing Mask and use that smoothing disc. I keep it in the refrigerator, so then when I'm using the smoothing disc on, then it is nice and cold and refreshing. But yeah, you could also use the face glow mask. That would work with it too. Any more questions?
No. Genevieve says that she is excited to try the globes.
Oh, great. I'm glad you're going to do that. So other things, what else did I pull out of here?
Oh, I have one more.
Oh, good.
Sophie says, I recently fell and hit my head, resulting in a black eye and a small cut.
Oh.
Any recommendations to help with healing?
Yes, you know, summer before last, I had my boo-boo summer. Some of you saw me with my hand all wrapped, and I'd had COVID, and after COVID, I just was off balance for months. And I ran into a fence, the latch where you close a fence, I ran into it in my eye. So I kind of did what you did. I had this intense owie here and a black eye from it. And what I used for that is Neogenesis. I used the recovery serum, but I used the spray form of it. And so the difference with recovery serum, let's walk over there because I want to show you guys what they look like. Let's head out for that. We have to get out and about in the studio here at HQ. Show you guys what we have. Now that we're done with the things that I had pre-prepared, we can dive into some of your questions and things that you guys want to hear about. So over here, I'm in Neogenesis land, and we have recovery serum. Let me find it. Skin serum. Booster serum. Here it is, recovery serum. So, where's the spray mist recovery serum? Or maybe we're out of it. Oh no, here it is. I found it. It's just me, I'm blind. So, we have it in a pump like this, or it comes like this in your bubble wrap, and there is a sprayer that goes into the bottle. Opening it up for you. So you open the bottle, you put the sprayer in. Now this formula that's in the spray bottle is pH adjusted for sensitized or broken skin. So if you've had a surgery, you have road rash, or you cut yourself from falling down, during that spree of time, what I told you about last summer when I fell and hurt my hand, I fell like 3 times. My knees were permanent road rash. It was ridiculous to have those strawberries on there. This is what I spray on, because when you use this with the special pH balance, it's more soothing and calming and does not irritate the skin. Now, occasionally we get somebody with recovery who has really sensitive skin and say they have trouble with recovery. We often will then put them on the booster serum instead. But this is another great option. If you find that recovery serum is just a little too irritating for your skin, switch over to the recovery spray. And it's in the same listing with recovery. You can choose which size and if you want the spray bottle, but the spray bottle is pH adjusted for the really sensitive skin types. Another great product that I have fallen in love with this summer is the Awesome Mousse. Some of you guys got this in a special we had at the beginning of summer. The Awesome Mousse is a kind of a gel body product. It's a foam. You rub it on after you've been out in the sun. It's very cooling, refreshing, and it's very hydrating. I have fallen in love with this stuff. It's another one of those kind of plumpers. Anytime we have a foam, it really oxygenates the skin, and so it gets the skin really glowy and really plump. And so this from Farmhouse Fresh, the Awesome Relief, is amazing for your full body. If you haven't tried it yet, pick up one of those. There's another product over here from Farmhouse Fresh. See if I can find it. And it came out last summer and they instantly sold out of it. And I was so bummed out because I wanted to tell everybody about it, and we didn't have it for an entire year, but it came back in. They have warned me that they think that it's the foot one. They have warned me that it may run out of stock again this summer because they have a hard time keeping the ingredients for it. I hope it's not already gone. Madeline and I are now searching the Farmhouse Fresh section to look for it.
We did get the vitamin C booster back.
That's another. This is another hidden gem. A wonderful, wonderful vitamin C. If you're in need of a vitamin C for summer, want to try something new, the vitamin C booster from Farmhouse Fresh is really lovely. And it also was the same thing. It came out, told everyone about it. I loved it so much, sold out of it and couldn't get it back in stock again. But we do have it back in stock now. It's a really wonderful vitamin C. It has your more advanced forms of vitamin C, so it's not going to turn orange on you. It's not going to burn or sting. Really, really wonderful. And we're just not seeing the foot.
I don't see the foot thing.
The foot one.
Is it down there on the very end?
No.
No.
I'm sorry, you guys. I think we already sold out of the mask for the feet. I use it as a moisturizer for my feet every day. Still looking here. Dang it. I hate to tell people about a hidden gem that's so hidden we can't find it on the shelf.
I don't think.
Yeah, we're not finding. Oh, wait. Over there. Oh, no, that's Botnia.
But you do have
Okay, we have questions. Okay, you guys, distract me from that. Give me a few questions.
Joseph says that he got to try the Gen XC serum from Miss Clinical.
Yeah.
And it is an amazing addition to his routine, and he'll be including it in his permanent routine.
So Joseph said that he got to try the Gen XC. That's what I took with me on vacation this year. And I'm with you, Joseph. I totally fell in love with it. And this is definitely going to be my vitamin C of choice. It's probably, is clinical, has the most advanced antioxidants. Straighten you guys out, we're crooked here. The most advanced antioxidants, there we go, on the market. It's the reason why I carry the line. Their SPF and their antioxidant serums, their vitamin C serums, there's nothing to match the quality and what they're putting together with their extreme enzymes. That Gen XC serum has extreme enzymes in it, which actually bubble wrap your DNA to prevent skin cancer and other changes in the cellular structure that you don't want. And so Gen XC comes in a couple different sizes. Box is taped shut. Let's show you this one. Adam's going to see if there's one over there to show you guys. My unboxing comes in a little blue bottle, and then it comes with a dropper so that you can put it on. This serum feels really nice and active on the skin too. When you put it on, it's an active vitamin C, so it has that nice little bit of tingle to it. Now, the other product from them that I used on my vacation this year was the eye vitamin C. And Madeline's starting to go, okay, I'm going to help her find the stuff. I think it's in an orange box.
I thought it was too.
Oh, it is in an orange box. We sold out of it because I've been telling everybody about it. We'll get more in this week, but it's a vitamin C serum for the eye area. And again, it feels tingly and active. It totally resurfaces this area and also lifts up dark spots under the eyes. Amazing. I love that product. The other product we're really loving from Is Clinical in the summer months is the body serum. The body serum has amazing antioxidants in it. It has those extreme enzymes in there. And you just spray it on the skin, rub it in. It's nice and lightweight, but feels really nice and hydrating.
This is in rewards too. This is a complex, body complex.
Body Complex in the Reward Center.
Yes.
Come tell us about Body Complex, Madeline.
Well,
It's different than body serum.
It is. I already told everyone about it
Okay.
last week, but Body Complex, it's a body lotion. It has some gentle exfoliants in it, so it's an active body lotion. It is super nice, and it's really nice if you put on you can combine the benefits of the body serum and the Body Complex. Yeah, so it's
Very nice light scent, not heavy at all. Now,
Really
what
nice.
I love when you put a little bit of acid into the body serums is that it helps the moisture to penetrate. How many times have you put a moisturizer on your legs? Can you shut that down? And then 10 minutes later, you look down and your legs look all scaly and dry again. It's because that moisturizer can't penetrate through that dry skin. So if you have that going on, you need to use a scrub. Use your scrub in the shower and then use a moisturizer like this that has just a little bit of acid in it to help drive these ingredients through that dry barrier and down into the skin. It leaves the skin really nice. And this one is a little bit heavier. I mean, it doesn't feel heavy like a real heavy cream, but it leaves that protective moisture layer on the skin that that many of us need who have a little bit drier skin. Feels really great. All right, Madeline, do we have some more questions? I lost our Madeline. Now, I am excited because we have new sunscreen. Do we have the samples of the new sunscreen for you to show people, or did everybody take them home? Cody is running off to get the samples. Oh, we have some little sample containers. Let's head over to where they are on the shelf. This, we're always excited to find a sunscreen that is, one, acne safe. Where is it? It's over here somewhere.
I think it's actually all down under Orgate.
Here it is. I found it. So it's amazing to find a sunscreen that is, number one, acne safe. Number two, that it blends into any skin tone. So you know, if you have black skin, you have dark skin, you know that natural sunscreens don't always work into your skin and look really great. Well, this one, hold it up here for you. It's called Clear SPF. And it comes in a tinted formula and in a clear formula. Oh, here, we found the testers. Here's the testers, yay. So this tinted formula, we've been testing it on the darkest of skin types, and it blends in absolutely beautifully. No problems. And so I love to be able to offer that to you guys because a lot of sunscreens for darker Fitzpatrick people have chemicals in them. This is non-chemical sunscreen that's acne safe and does not ghost on your skin. And then here's the clear. Put it on my other hand. You can see as I rub this in, it completely disappears on the skin as well. So they both look really amazing. It comes in a nice size tube. I like this tube because I can travel with it, take it with me everywhere, and I can put one in the pocket of my car door so that I can put it on my hands and my neck every time I'm driving in the car, because that is one of the worst places to pick up sun damage is driving in your car. So, oh, we have more questions. Oh, good. Let's head out this way so we can let the shipping people keep. Here's Desiree. Hi, Desiree.
Hello.
She's shipping all these packages out to you guys. We see hearts coming in for you, Desiree. And because I started talking over here, she can't run the tape machine. So we're going to head out of here so she can package up those orders for you guys.
Matthew wants to know, is the Dr. Estee goat milk essence good for, or goat milk ampule good for summer?
Oh, goat milk ampule. Yes. Who was asking that?
Matthew.
Matthew wants to know if the goat milk ampule is good for summer. Yes, you may like that as a moisturizer for summertime because it's very nourishing. It has all that goat milk in it, but it's not heavy at all. So a lot of people will like it during that time of year when they're not needing that extra barrier protection. When you're needing more barrier protection, that's when you're going to want to put another moisturizer over the top. Is this a sample one?
It's a tester one, yeah.
This is a tester one, so I can open it up. Comes like this. This is the one that's, I hope there's some in here.
Oh, is it all empty? There's another one. I brought her the empty one.
She brought me the empty one. There's none coming out. Everybody's used this one up already. But it has that goat milk in there, which is very soothing and calming. We use that whenever we've had a burn. We use it post-peel. I'm going to be really bummed if this one doesn't come out either. You squeeze. Let's see.
Oh, it doesn't squeeze. Oh, this is the old. Is this the old? There we go. It's coming out.
Okay, so the way to get it out is to actually hit the skin and use the vacuum to get it to come out. And then it goes on. I believe that this comes in a dropper bottle.
I think so. I think this
This is actually, I think, the one that comes in the little individual goat milk peels. Because when you get the goat milk peel, head over that way. When you get the goat milk peel, you get the ampules for peeling the skin, and then you get this to put on after you've rinsed off your peel solution. So I'm looking down here. Here it is.
If you buy it alone, it comes in a squeezer bottle.
Yes, when you buy it alone, it comes in a really nice bottle. It's taped shut, so I can't get one open for you guys. It comes in a really nice glass bottle. Oh, she found one. There it is. There it is. This is so much easier to use. And these little ones come with your peel, which is really nice. But they're not so easy to use. This is how it comes when you are buying the actual bottle of it. And yes, it's light and silky. It has those ceramides in it. I love it for texture. You know, being 60 years old, I have skin texture on my neck. So I love things that smooth and soothe that skin texture and make it nice and blurred. This does that. It's really good for it.
Katie wants to know, should vitamin C be layered under or over Mandelic serum?
If you're an acne client and you're using the Face Reality Mandelic Serum, you can use it either way. But generally, you're going to want to put on your Mandelic Serum first so you get that corrective action of the mandelic acid on your skin. And then you're going to use your vitamin C serums on top of that. And usually, like if you're using the Orgade Youth Serum, that's almost like using a hydrating serum. So you'll put on your Mandelic, always let it dry. Let it dry for, we tell people in the clinic, we tell them 15 minutes. Let it dry on your skin, because sometimes we'll have people doing the Face Reality routine and they're not seeing the results. And what we find out is that they're putting on their Mandelic serum and then immediately putting on their hydrating serum. And the Mandelic's not having enough time to do its work. So put your Mandelic on, let it get tight and dry, then put on the vitamin C serum and any other hydrating serums that you have. And in most cases, even with Gen XC, with all of the vitamin C serums, I'm telling people, let them dry on the skin too before you put on moisturizer, because you want your skin to get that full absorption of those good ingredients, to get that good action on the skin.
Amy says she's trying to decide what facial toner she should purchase for spraying on after her serums, and she wants to use them with her MBK Wave.
What toner to buy to use after your serums with the Wave to work things in? So you should use either Isocell Recovery Solution from Lemieux, Iso Rose from Lemieux, or you should use that bubble bubble essence from Pure Herb that I showed you, because all three of those have that mineral profile that helps drive things into the skin. And if you're also needing extra hydration, I would pull the bubble. Let me go grab it and we'll show it to you guys. I love walking around. So the Pure Herb Bubble Essence, it's actually called Mineral Essence, Pure Herb Mineral Essence. It comes in a foam like this. I put it right on the skin. I do not use a toner pad. So put on your other serums, then put this on your skin, and then use your wave to work it all into the skin. Now, if you're wanting to use your wave for a longer period of time, that's when you want to use essence, because you can just keep spritzing more and more essence on and keep using your wave for a longer period of time. Today I did it with my wave. I put on my mineral essence, nice and foamy, rub it all over, and I did a quickie skincare routine this morning. I didn't do my more elongated, so I just did a very minimalist routine. I did my Pure Herb, then I used 3 pumps of Cavapla, rubbed that on my face, and you'll find it really foams up nice and it travels really well. So I had all over my chest. I even had some extra foam and I put it on my arms. Then I grabbed my wave and I worked that into the skin with my wave, and I had lots of bubbles to work into the skin. And if you want to keep going and do the wave longer, that's when you could spritz with your isocell recovery solution and get more going. Now, if I were doing my more longer routine, I might put on my Neogenesis Recovery Serum. I'll put on a vitamin C serum like Gen XC or my Ampules serum, and then I'm going to grab my bubble tonic and put it on top of those, and then put on my Cavapla, and then I've got all that great foam, and that's when I work that in with the wave. But that's my little longer routine that I like to do. Okay, let's head back over here to Madeline. Okay, more questions.
Sue wants to know, can that vitamin C be used for the Ampules serum? I think she was talking about the Gen XC.
So you can, and I do that. If you're new to Ampules and you're still getting used to it, just use your Ampules. But Ampules does have vitamin C in it. But if you want to boost that vitamin C, especially if you've been using Ampules for a year or more and it's time to start boosting some of those things, then yes, put on your Gen XC. Oscar's knocking the camera. Hi, Oscar. Put on your Gen XC, let it dry onto the skin, which is not hard to do. It's a pretty thin serum, and then put on your Ampules. And that way you're getting a boosted vitamin C action, extra extreme enzymes and all that stuff, but then you're still getting that MEP. MEP is what you need to bind to the estrogen receptors in your skin to keep producing collagen, because when we hit menopause, that first 5 years of menopause, we lose 30% of our collagen. So MEP comes into play and helps reverse that loss and helps to stop the future, or slow down. We're never going to stop it, but slow down that collagen loss so it's not so fast.
Okay. Sarah says that her daughter at beach camp came back with a slight shoulder burn, and she's trying to apply consistent isocell solution as I recommended.
Yes. Just keep reapplying it over and over and over again. And then also that mousse that I showed you guys from Farmhouse Fresh, that AHA mousse. Awesome mousse. AHA, awesome mousse. You can apply that over your isocell as well, and I found that feels really great. In fact, my husband and I, being in Hawaii for our vacation, if we got a little bit too much sun, we were spraying on isocell using the awesome mousse so that we can go back out the next day and get more sun again, and it worked really well.
All right. Jen says she's using the Neogenesis Skin Serum at night with a Face Reality Protocol, the Mandelic and Acne Med. Can I add the Sorella Lemon Lightning for PIH?
So she's using Neogenesis Skin Serum.
Yep.
And then Mandelic Serum. So she should be you should put on Mandelic Serum first, and then put Skin Serum on top in that particular, if you're treating acne in that particular scenario, because Skin Serum will be a little heavier than Mandelic Serum. And then you could put Lemon Lightning on top of that. So that would be your order: Mandelic serum, skin serum, and then your lemon lightening serum.
Barbara says she has brown skin and she loves that SPF we were talking about.
Oh, yay, good.
Sarah says that she has had some frustration with the twist tops of the Neogenesis and Rhonda Allison products.
Yes.
The airless pumps.
The airless pumps can be tricky. Let's see if I have one around here to show you guys real quick.
That's not open though.
That's okay. So with an airless pump, sometimes what you have to do is, keep it down like this, turn it upside down, and pound your hand like this. And sometimes that can get it loaded. And then you can pump and it starts to work. If that doesn't work, there's a little hole in the bottom of some of them. And you can push a paper clip in there and that can prime it and get it pumping. I know. The airless is so good because it's really maintaining the strength of your product. When you don't have an airless pump, by the time you get to the bottom of your product is not as potent and as active. And so that's the wonderful thing about having an airless pump is it keeps your products at optimal best. However, they are sometimes a pain in the rear.
They also use the most because they get all the way to the top.
That's true. Madeline pointed out that, with other products that have a little straw in there, you have wasted product on the inside of your bottle. And some of you know, you take it off, right, and you start using a Q-tip to get it out. When you have an airless pump, there's never anything left. The little seal that's down here in the bottom that you're pushing on with the paper clip, that pushes all the way up, and we've actually broken these bottles open after they're all gone, and there is not a drop of product left in there in the end.
Valentina says that she's having...
and by the way, you guys, DNA reversal is back in stock. Yay! We love DNA reversal. It has incredible ingredients in it that balance the heat in the skin. So if you're menopausal, this is the serum for you. Anybody who gets heat-induced hyperpigmentation loves this. DNA reversal can be used under your retinols or other active serums so that you have less reaction to it. It's so anti-inflammatory and calming and soothing. Just really glad to have this back in stock. It also is smoothing, not only soothing, but smoothing. You put it on and the skin just plumps up and is nice and smooth and so well fed. So that's super exciting. It's been out for quite a while.
Valentina says that she's having trouble with her Neogenesis recovery top coming off. I would say she should reach out to a customer service and we'll
reach out to customer service if you bought it here or wherever you bought it at. And Neogenesis is great. I'm sure that they'll take good care of you. Sometimes if you drop it, that can happen. But yeah, Neogenesis will take good care of you if your bottle's not pumping.
Sarah says, are there any additional products for burns besides IsoCell?
IsoCell.
Oh, she also asked, can light stim therapy, like an e-stim, be put against sunburned skin to prevent the damage of the burn?
Once you're burned, you're damaged, but you can do some things to help support your skin. Definitely the stem cells, so using the moisturizing mist from Neogenesis, that has some stem cells in it. The skin serum from Neogenesis is often used for the body, and in fact it comes in a large size now, so it's more easily usable for your whole body. That's what I would tend to use. A few other things. So Neogenesis skin serum or Rhonda Allison's growth factor gel has a different name now. Wound relief gel. Celine's not here. Maybe it's called wound relief gel. You can reach out and customer service will tell you the new name on that. I can't keep up. But that gel is also used for burns. And then of course the IsoCell recovery solution.
Michelle says, your neck is really nice. What are your must-haves for the aging neck?
Number one, let's go there. Number one from Rhonda Allison. It's called BioReform 28. BioReform 28 for the type of issues that I have going on with my neck is amazing. So it really smooths that texture, plumps the skin, makes it look really youthful. And here we are in the Rhonda Allison world. And I'm going to grab BioReform. And it comes in this big bottle. This is what I use because I put Bioreform on my neck, my chest, all over, because it really makes a difference in how the skin here looks. I tell you guys, when I'm not using this, I run out for quite a while, this skin starts to look crepey and just thinner. When I use my Bioreform 28, it has 28 active healthy aging ingredients in it. The skin is plump and soft. I use it on my arms, and I use it on my thighs because it also helps anywhere that you have sagging skin tissue.
Is that mommy tummy?
Mommy tummies. It's too far back for me to remember, but Madeline can remember mommy tummy. This is the thing that's going to help with mommy tummy. So it comes in this big tube, or it also comes in this little smaller size if you just want to get it for just using on the neck, or you want to try it because you haven't used it before. It is a thicker product, so I often mix it with things. I love the energizing spritz. The energizing peptide spritz, I will mix these two together to rub it onto my body, or get out of the shower when your skin is still really nice and moist and there's still water on your skin. Then that helps the Bioreform to penetrate and also to spread really nicely. So energizing peptide spritz mixed with Bioreform 28, two of my favorite neck things. However, I'm also using my Neogenesis. So I'm using Neogenesis Recovery or Neogenesis Skin Serum. Neogenesis, their stem cells go under all of my skincare. No matter what other things I'm using, I'm always putting those on first, and it makes a big difference. Some other new things.
I also have lots of questions.
Okay, I got lots of questions. The other thing I've been using on my neck recently and under the eye hollows and this little area where, get this little pooch going here, all over my face here, under here, and on my neck is Adipo. I use it pretty much 3 or 4 nights a week, and you just paint it on. When you paint it on, that just means to do strokes in one direction, don't rub, and leave it on for 10 minutes, and then I take a soft rag and I wipe off the excess, and that also is making a really nice difference for my neck and also for the little hollow areas here and there.
Right.
Okay, we have questions.
Yep.
Let's hear them.
Kimmy says, hi Jeana, can I use Retin-A with Is Clinical Gen XC serum?
Yes, so use your Gen XC in the morning and then use your retinol product at nighttime.
Right.
Put the DNA age reversal underneath your retinol serum from Rhonda Allison.
Let's see. Just lots of enthusiastic commentary. Sarah wants to know, which products have you found to be the most popular to tighten neck skin for menopausal skin?
Yeah, so that's where everything that I just showed you, definitely Bioreform 28, using your Neogenesis products, Emapel. So Emapel Skin Serum and Emapel Night Cream. Those are going to be really important. And then adding in the Wave, the MBK Wave, using that every day, that's really going to drive those nutrients into the skin. And then also using the Tri-Wave with its Rejuve setting. That's going to really help to rejuvenate and keep the lymphatics moving through this area, the intercellular fluids moving. What happens if we have stagnation, and this is the most popular area to get stagnation. If we have stagnation in this area, we start to get a double chin. What happens is those fat cells start to get kind of like saggy fat cells, and they don't reproduce properly. And when they get too big, then that inhibits collagen production. When the lymphatics are not moving well, that inhibits collagen production. So to go at it from the cellular level, you've got to use the Tri-Wave and use that Rejuve setting at least once a week. That's what I do, is once a week. That's all I have time for. And that makes a big difference in keeping the collagen production happening, keeping the fat cells regulated in the right size. What we want is lots of little fat cells, not just a few lazy fat cells. I don't know what to call them, but if you just have fewer fat cells and they're oversized, they're saggy, where they can lead to the plumpness of the skin when you have a bunch of them and they're smaller. So using the Tri-Wave is going to really help. The Rejuve setting really helps to keep all that circulation happening so that all those different cellular issues are healthy. You've got good fibroblast activity, and that's the most important things.
All right. Amy wants to know, she's asks, best retinol for my 20-year-old daughter to help with her acne and PIH.
Okay, a 20-year-old and retinol and acne. So retinol and acne often don't go together. It really depends on the kind of acne she has. If she is just blackhead prone and just gets little bumps that don't come to a whitehead, little bumps under the skin, we call those pebbles, where you pull the skin tight and you just see all these little pebbles under the skin, then yes, then retinol will be excellent for her. But if she gets more pustules and pimples, don't use retinol on her. That's just going to make them worse. There's other things that you can use to lift that PIH, such as balancing serum, C2S balancing serum. It's a vitamin C serum that people love for treating PIH. Also using skin serum from Neogenesis, because what happens, PIH is a red spot in the place where you had a blemish. And what that red spot means is that there's still blood flow to that area because there's still damaged cells under there that you can't see. And all the blood is coming to that area to try and heal that spot. So what you've got to do is have a little patience. It takes time for that to heal, but put nourishing things on there to heal that. Skin serum with its stem cells is going to be great for speeding the healing on that. And then vitamin C serums are going to be her best friends.
What about Clear Bright Zyme, since we're in Rhonda Allison?
The brightening enzyme can be excellent. Yep, the brightening enzyme. Everybody loves that. Brightening enzyme is going to put some tyrosinase inhibitors in there. The other thing that can happen when you have a post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation spot from a blemish is that if you're out in the sun, your body knows you have wounded cells here. They're delicate. So your body is going to produce extra melanin in that spot to protect those cells that are already damaged from cancer. So what I'm saying is that using some tyrosinase inhibitors can be good, but also using a lot of sunscreen. So by using vitamin C, you're using antioxidants that help with sun damage, and then also really making sure that she's on a sunscreen that she loves, that she's using every day. That's what's going to prevent that from turning into a brown spot, from a red spot to a brown spot. But yes, all my acne clients love this enzyme from Rhonda Allison. It is a wonderful brightening enzyme.
Sue wants to know, when you use the Adipo, do you still use Recovery before it?
Yes. Under my Adipo, I put Recovery. I put my, if I'm using it during the day, I'm putting on my Cavapla, my Emapel serum, put all of those underneath it. Still works really great. That's why you leave it on for 10 minutes so it can seep into the pores. At nighttime, I am putting Recovery underneath it, but I alternate with my retinol. So I'm using my Emapel, which has the retinol in it, and I really like my Emapel because it also has that MEP in it. And so I'm using my Emapel night cream on one night, and then I'm using Adipo on other nights, and I'm just kind of back and forth. Now, I also like to boost my Emapel serum, so oftentimes I'll use Rhonda Allison's Retinol Supreme. I'll put Retinol Supreme on, especially through my T-zone areas, and then I put on the Emapel cream on top of that. And then on alternate nights is when I'm painting on my Adipo so that I'm getting a good balance. Giving my skin a little something good to eat each night.
All right. Sarah is requesting a face shaving video. She's very nervous to start, and would you help?
So I shave my face pretty much every other day because I get all this white fuzz all over, and white fuzz is actually good for you because it helps to block sun and sun damage. But even my husband was noticing it when I hit menopause. It was pretty thick. So I use his razor, his electric razor, and I recommend it all the time. Everybody who uses it loves it. I've been doing it for 5 years now. I had a few friends. My friend Lois, who's out there, after I'd been using it for several months, she asked me, how's that going? Because there is that myth out there that if you shave the hair on your face, that it's going to turn into men's hair and it's going to get all stubbly and really thick. And I have to tell you guys, it is a complete myth. It is not true. I have no stubble at all. That hair has not gotten thicker. It's the same vellus hair, but I use the Braun, and I use that Braun electric razor every day, or not every day, every couple days. And if I forget, then I start to have little blonde stubbles coming on here, but it never feels like stubble. You can't really feel it, but you can start to see little shiny blonde hairs peeking out on my cheeks. So I would say, don't be too afraid. When I've traveled and I don't have the Braun with me, but we've been gone for several days, my husband doesn't often bring it to travel, and he'll bring a regular razor and shaving cream. And I have even done that. Because I don't have bristle, I don't need to use shaving cream, but I'll just take his razor sometimes after I put some lotion on. Don't tell him, I'm sure it's not good for his razor blade. But I have even shaved my face with his regular razor with no problems, no stubble, nothing. So it's perfectly fine to shave the hair off your face. Now, there's some people out there that are buying razors and using them on their skin to remove that top layer of skin, and they're just peeling skin off their face. I don't recommend doing that. That's too disruptive to your microbiome. Your skin has a natural bacteria and good things on the surface that if you get to the point where you are scraping your skin off like that, you're going to cause all kinds of problems with your immune system and breakouts and different things like that.
Okay. Kimmy wants to know, can I use my Amapel serum and cream in the summer as well as the winter, and should she discontinue Retin-A with the Amapel products?
Okay, so yes, you can use your Amapel serum all year round. In the winter, I tend to use my Amapel more often, my night cream, more nights a week than I use it during the summer. During the summer, I'm using it once or twice a week, and that's it. Just because too much exfoliation, too much retinol is just going to make me more sun sensitive, and I don't want to do that to my skin. So what did you want to put under it? Retin-A? So it sounds like you have a prescription Retin-A. Most people are going to find that would be too strong, but I have to be honest with you, I do have clients that do that. They put on their prescription Retin-A and then put the Amapel over the top of it, and they don't have a problem with it. If you have a prescription Retin-A, though, that causes some dryness or irritation, because those are pretty harsh on the surface of the skin, then I would not do that. I might do alternate nights, something like that. If you want to have a little stronger retinol experience but don't want to go to prescription Retin-A, which is so hard on the surface of the skin, then go with Rhonda Allison's Retinol Supreme. Put on Retinol Supreme and then put the Amapel serum on top of it. So what we want to do with our retinols, we want it to be gentle enough that it can go to work in the right ways. The reason we use retinol is, when we're young, we have baby skin on our face. It's like a baby's bottom, right? And the collagen layer is really nice and hefty, thick like this. And then that top layer of skin, the epidermis, is nice and thin that lays over the top of the surface. As we age and we get sun damage and all those kind of things, that collagen layer gets thinner and thinner, and our body naturally thickens up the epidermis to protect itself. So what a good quality, not too strong retinol is going to do, it goes in and it thickens this collagen up, and it naturally will cause a thinning of that leathery skin on the surface. The problem is when we have too strong of retinol, it's going to be out of balance, and it's going to start shedding this too fast before this has had enough time to really rebound. And what we get is this protective layer peeling and flaking off, and then our skin starts to make a callus kind of collagen, and because it's trying to protect itself. So we want to use a more natural form of retinol that's going to going to build this collagen layer and very slowly be not too irritating to that top layer of skin, the epidermis, so that we are not developing that kind of scar tissue to try and for your face to try and protect itself. So that's my example for you on what retinol does. So the reason why I steer away from tretinoin and prescription retinols is they're too harsh on that surface skin. They will still do that good work of building up that collagen, but they're so harsh on that top level of the skin that they're very hard for most people to use. However, if you find you use it, you have no problem, then go ahead. Yeah, put your Emapel right on top of it, because everybody's skin is really different.
Michelle wants to know, what is good for small whiteheads around the nose and chin for a 73-year-old?
A toner, probably, and proper cleansing would be my first guess for you. Is that a lot of people skip the cleansing, or they just cleanse with water because they think that will be enough. Cleanser, using a cleansing gel, is super important because it opens up the skin so that water can get in and hydrate the skin. So using a good cleansing gel and do a long massage, a good 2-minute cleansing massage, and then use a good toner. And the toner that I recommend for you is from Rhonda Ellison, and it's, I'm looking for it right here. Here it is, Antioxidant Defend. This is a mandelic toner, so it has naturally occurring antifungal and antibacterial ingredients, and it also brightens the skin and stimulates collagen production. So using this on a toner pad is really going to help to soothe this area and to keep the bacteria away from that area. That's where I would start with you, is with a good cleanser, a good toner like Antioxidant Defend, and then a good moisturizer. And the moisturizer to start with for you would be the Neogenesis Barrier Renewal Cream. So those 3 products would be where I would start. And then if you need more help from there, reach out to us through our live chat. And you can actually go to our reward center, and you can fill out a skincare checkup. Once you've been on that for 2 or 3 weeks, do a skincare checkup, and we can help you fine tune it. Because like I said, everyone's skin is a little different. So there might be some other things that we can adjust for you. We would also take a closer look at whatever products you've been using in the past that might be contributing to that.
All right, Hope wants to know, are the brown spots from acne permanent, or does it go from red to brown and then go away?
So it should go from red and then just go away. It shouldn't go to brown. If it goes to brown, that means you've gotten some sun damage on there, because the melanin is being produced to block sun and protect that little area. So it should, if in all perfect world, it's going to go from being red to just fading to be your natural skin tone. If it's turning brown, it means more sunscreen is needed during that whole healing phase, and vitamin C serums are going to help with that. What was the question? Repeat it and make sure I got it right.
No, that was it.
Okay.
Got it. Mm-hmm. Sarah wants to know, have you noticed Adipo bringing about change on your neck?
Yes, I noticed a change in the texture of my neck, and I noticed it's just not, this is not as thin. Like this. This stuff is just not quite as droopy and thin. I have better elasticity in the neck area.
Matthew brought up the Dr. Estee Goat Milk Serum again. This video will be available, so you can go back if he popped out and missed your answer.
Oh, yeah. If you missed my answer, I let you know that goat milk ampule is an excellent moisturizer that you can use in the summer months. In the winter months, when it's more dry, you may need to put a moisturizer on top of it to protect the barrier from epidermal water loss. So, but otherwise, yes, you can use that goat milk ampule as your moisturizer. It's fabulous. Really feeds the skin well.
And then Sarah wants to know what bronze shaver you use, so maybe she sends an email to customer service. And we can look it up for her.
Yes, they sell it at Costco. So I know you can get it there. Off the top of my head, I know there's like different numbers. I want to say it's a Braun 9, but I can't remember for sure. So yeah, reach out to customer service. We'll let you know which one exactly it is. Sometimes you can get it at Costco on sale, because it is, like a $300 or something, $260 electric razor, but works really great.
Let's see. Hope says, in another video you mentioned good results with textured acne scarring and needling. Do we have any before and after pics?
We might have some before and after pics, but they're buried somewhere.
So I know for sure, I guess I can tell.
Come tell us, Madeline.
I've worked with you guys in customer service before. I know for a fact that I had some amazing before and afters come through using the Entourage stamping kit, which actually surprised us. We thought that to get that kind of results, you would need to go to an esthetician and have a little bigger needle. She got really good results using the Entourage brightening stamp kit.
Or the Acne kit. That one works as well. There's an Acne kit with that. Let's go over there. Let's go to that section. So we have clarifying. The clarifying microneedling solution is exactly for that. It's for that person who has some PIH and some scarring going on to help. And then
that was one she had actually used. But I think it was before that came out. Before the clarifying was available.
Okay. There's also a brightening one. That's for our hyperpigmentation folks. And then you can use that with our nano pen, or you can use those with the stamp needles, or you can use that with the roller needles. So, and yes, we see good results, but no, we don't exactly have photos. Sometimes it's hard to get photos. People, especially people who've suffered with acne, are embarrassed and they have a hard time sharing those photos with everybody.
Sarah would like you to do a video on pH balance and if there are ingredients to avoid in order to avoid disturbing your pH balance.
So the skin naturally goes back to a pH balance pretty fast. But yeah, we can do more videos on that. When we start talking about pH is when we get into peel solutions and acid solutions. And that's when the pH starts to become much more important. And if you're using a really harsh pH with an acid serum, that's going to really disrupt the skin and that's going to affect your barrier. So the times to look out for something that's going to damage your healthy biome is if you're using really strong alcohol, glycolic acid. Though that's generally when you're going to start seeing some real problems with your biome.
Let's see. I might be able to answer this question. So some of you guys want to know, we try and link all the products we talk about because we're talking about so many here right now. It might take a little while for us to get them up. But if you want the links, if you're on mobile, it looks like this. You can see there's a lag. This little guy here with the little dots, click on that, and these are the products. It'll take you directly there. So if you're having trouble finding products, they are there for you to find. If you're on a desktop, it's going to be on the side of your video screen.
Yes, and because we're just jogging around HQ, there is somebody on the back end I see. Maybe it's Ben or Celine. They are adding products as we talk about them, but they might miss a thing or two.
Timmy had a hard time finding Retinol Supreme. She's spelling it with an A. It's retinol with an O.
RETINOL. You could also just search in the search bar Supreme. I do that a lot because a lot of things have the same first word, like Mandelic. There's Mandelic everything. So I go for one of the second or third words in the name, and that makes it much easier to find. So just type in Supreme. I love Retinol Supreme. If you've never used Retinol Supreme before, you're new to retinol, first put on DNH reversal and then put your retinols on top of it because that's going to help your skin ease in and get used to using a product. And here's what Retinol Supreme looks like. Love this. It's great stuff.
Sarah has an outline of a wax burn on her chin from years ago. She uses daily sunscreen, but will something like that ever fully fade away? Is it possible?
Have you used Neogenesis? Have you used Neogenesis recovery serum on that area? Or Lemieux's DNH reversal on that area?
Rhonda Allison's DNH reversal?
No, sorry, I didn't mean DNH reversal. I meant Lemieux EGF DNA. So either recovery serum from Neogenesis or Lemieux EGF DNA. Those have both been known to deal with old scarring. I would try those. Vitamin C serums. You could try the Dermadisc. I probably wouldn't do harsh peel solutions on there because that skin has already been hurt before. It could be tough.
Sue heard about the new Hoff mask, and she wants to know if we're selling it. We are.
Let's go there. Let's head down to Hop. Look at, she did it. She got all these boxes taped up, ready to go for you guys. Okay, let's go over here and see. "24 karat gold." Let's get better lighting on here. There we go. There it is, 24 karat gold, volumizing. This is the replacement for the Hydra Velvet mask. Thank you, Madeline. That everybody loved, and they were buying 10 at a time because they knew that when we sold out, they were going to be all gone. This is the replacement for Hydra Velvet. Has more PLLA in it. It's got the gold in it. And yes, the reviews are coming in and they're saying, yes, it's better than Hydra Velvet. So that means it's really good. So yes, we have them right here on the shelf. Right there.
Hope Winston says that she's currently doing face reality elsewhere. Can she do a healthy aging consult with you?
Yes, absolutely. You can do a healthy aging consult with us. You can do acne with us. We'll help you in any way we can. You can do a skincare checkup with us. Skincare checkups are free. All you need to do is be an Art of Skincare member, and all you need to do that is register your account. Just go up on the right side and create an account. Then you can go to our reward center and you can fill out a skincare checkup. And that skincare checkup, you can list all the products you're using, and then we can help you put them in order. And if you want to add some things, maybe you're wanting to add some healthy aging to your face reality routine, we can help you do that and steer you in the right direction.
Valentina wanted to know, what's the name of the new SPF?
The new SPF is called Clear SPF. Might be reversed on videos. You got to read backwards. We're all getting better at reading backwards, right? Clear SPF, and it comes in a tinted or in a non-tinted.
And then Sarah wants to, she says, definitely no microneedling on that outline scar or any skin scars.
Oh, is that the scar from the burn? Yeah, you can microneedle that. Absolutely.
All right, and I think we made it through all the questions.
Yay, we did it. Thanks for joining us today, you guys. I just saw another one pop up from Sarah. Did it show up on yours?
Of course, scars from wax burns are different from acne scars when it comes to microneedling.
Right. Any kind of scar. I mean, all scars are different, but Anti-Age and their microneedling solutions, that's their stem cells, are going to be good on any kind of scarring that you have. So you can definitely use that to help with that area.
Joseph says, thank you for today. And Sue says, this was great. Thank you guys so much.
You're so welcome. Thank you for being here and joining me today. I love talking to you guys. You inspire me. And just have a wonderful week. And I'll see you all again really soon.